Hello everybody and welcome. Well, I have escaped the cold winter of Sydney and I'm up in the Whitsundays. I am in Airlie Beach in Queensland, where the weather is a lot warmer, I can tell you. Now, being from Queensland, I do like it being warm, and I'm a bit new to the New South Wales winter. So anyway, I made the decision a couple of weeks ago that I needed to escape. So any of you that are going through cold winter, I know a lot of you are in summer at the moment, but hopefully my little tropical getaway will help to warm you up for those of you who are also experiencing a cold winter. So up here in Queensland, there's a place called Whitehaven Beach, and this is where some of the best snorkeling in the world happens. It's on the Great Barrier Reef, which I would imagine most of you have heard of. So this is Whitehaven Beach. So there's two sides, as you can see, and this is the most beautiful white sand, and it's very powdery. It's like talcum powder. It's that soft and fine and white, and the more that the sun shines, the whiter the sand is, and the more turquoise the waters become. So yesterday I went out on this boat called the Thundercat. Now this is a very fast boat, and it takes you out to Whitehaven Beach, where you can snorkel two different sites of the Whitsunday Islands. Now this, I have to say, was the most unique and most beautiful snorkeling I have ever experienced in my life, as far as colourful coral and the most beautiful fish. Excuse me. Now, this fellow here, he is a resident of the Great Barrier Reef, and they call him Big George. And they said to us before we got into the water to keep an eye out for Big George. And one fellow spotted him, only one of our snorkeling guys spotted him. And isn't it so wonderful that this particular fish is just a resident of the Great Barrier Reef that's now become an icon? And also you can see that there's turtle breeding season at the moment, so there's sightings of turtles as well. Now this particular tour has won a lot of awards, as you can see. There's a lot of gold awards, silver, and I've got to say it was fantastic. This boat, it hooks along at great speed, and they told us that if we sat at the front we would get very wet. Well, as it turned out, I sat about here and I got absolutely saturated. But look, it was well worth it. It was a beautiful day, and we went to two snorkeling spots. It says two snorkels. So on one side of the island, there's so many fish like this, and the first fish that I saw were these little ones here with the beautiful yellow tail. And I kid you not, as soon as you put your face into the water, these fish are everywhere. And the most amazing thing that I found was that as you're swimming along, even though you're putting your hands out and you're swimming through schools of fish, you never touch one. They will never let you touch them. You can reach out quickly and try and touch one, and they just swim on past you. They won't touch you, and you can't touch them unless a fish actually approaches you. It was just the most beautiful. It's a feeling I can't describe. It was just a magical experience. So that was yesterday on the Great Barrier Reef. The colours of the coral, oh my goodness, it was honestly like someone had just gone down there with paint. There was coral that was blue, this colour blue. This is the arm tag that we wore. So there were 3 Thundercat boats. So depending on your swimming ability and your experience with snorkeling, we were given a tag to wear on our wrists. And there was purple coral, there was yellow, orange, pink, green, and the beautiful fish that was swimming around that coral was just, oh my goodness. Even though I had this snorkel in my mouth, I just kept gasping at the most beautiful sights I've ever seen. And I have to highly recommend the Whitsunday Islands to anybody, wherever you are in the world. If you can make your way to Airlie Beach in Queensland, you'll have the most incredible experiences with the most beautiful beaches. And here you can do the Airlie Beach helicopter ride from $279 per person, twin share. So there's a lot of different tours that you can do with that one, but I won't have enough time to do that one. But I'm going to keep these brochures and I'm going to come back again and do the tours that I haven't done. I wanted to do the turtle tour because sea turtles are my favourite animal, and it seemed like something that I would really enjoy. And then I discovered this. So this is what I'm doing tomorrow. And this is the Whitsunday Jet Ski Tours, and it says it's a multi-award winning little attraction. But there's 2 options. So the first option is a 2-hour jet ski ride out to South Mole Island and Daydream Island, or you can go out to Turtle Bay and look at these beautiful creatures that are now hatching in Turtle Bay, and that's for an hour and a half. So these are the jet skis that we'll be using, and I've got to tell you that originally I booked the 2-hour jet ski ride out to Daydream Island and South Mole. And yesterday, when we were on this Thundercat boat, it was so rough. I mean, this boat hooks along really quickly, but it was so rough. Once you get through the passage, it gets really choppy if there's any wind, and it's been quite windy the last couple of days. So on the way back yesterday in the Thundercat, as we're bouncing along through the waves, and we were getting saturated, I began to think about whether I'd bitten off more than I could chew with regards to this 2-hour jet ski ride that I'd booked, because my lower back does get quite sore, and also, 2 hours with your arms outstretched like that in that rough seas. And I kind of thought, this could be a little bit much for me. So I went down today after I had breakfast and I changed my tour to do the Turtle Island 1.5 hour. And the difference with the one out to the islands is that it's an hour there and you don't get to get off the jet ski. You have to stay on it because you can't get off and go onto the islands unless you're staying there. So I only found out this morning from a local that this is actually quite a rough ride out to the islands if the wind's been blowing, which it has been. So I opted to go back today after breakfast and change it to the Turtle Bay 1.5 hour. I think that's going to be a lot better for me. This one, the Whitsunday Bullet, now that's another fast boat that you can take out to, again, out to the Hill Inlet Lookout. There's the Whitehaven Beach behind you, so that's where I went yesterday. Whitehaven Beach, Hill Inlet, and then you can do these water sports, which is a bit of stand-up paddle boarding. And I've got to tell you, the waters up here are the most beautiful turquoise blue. Oh my goodness, very pretty. There's a lady you can dive with the turtles there. Take a selfie with the turtle. There you can see just how beautiful and white the sand is here. And when it's beautiful blue skies like this, that just makes the colours stand out even more. So the turquoise blue waters are more turquoise. The white sand is much whiter. So when we were there yesterday, it was fairly overcast, but we still had some sun, so it was very beautiful. I wanted to get a photo on this beautiful piece of old tree. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I didn't end up hopping up there for a photo. But this is the snorkeling, and these are the most beautiful reefs to snorkel around. So if you enjoy snorkeling, this is the ultimate package. There we are again. This is Whitehaven Beach from a drone view. So that was a fantastic day, and we got lunch. It was just salads and cold meat and bit of pasta salad, potato salad, that sort of thing. So it was a beautiful day. And then coming back, we were offered fruit skewers. So we had like watermelon, pineapple, I think it was pawpaw, and a honeydew melon. Very refreshing, beautiful. So that one I won't book. I won't have enough time to do that, but I've got the jet ski one booked for tomorrow. This is Tongara Day Sale, so that's something that I wouldn't mind doing on my next trip up here, so that would be really nice, I think. It's an all-inclusive day tour. Takes you off the beaten track to some of the Whitsunday Islands secret spots. You will encounter the most incredible range of tropical fish, colourful coral, and witness the wonders of the Great Barrier Reef. Well, I did that yesterday. I am still in awe of the beauty that I saw underneath the ocean yesterday. It just literally took my breath away. I had to come up and just catch my breath. I mean, you'd be just swimming along and this massive big fish would just come swimming underneath you. Oh my goodness. And the colours, there's a fish called a rainbow parrotfish. Rainbow parrot is the most beautiful fish I think I've ever seen. Look it up on Google. Look up the parrotfish, rainbow parrotfish. Absolutely gorgeous. And the ones that I was seeing were very big. They would have been, I reckon, 3 feet long. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's another fast boat that you can do. This is Power Adventures. It's only $89 to do this. Experience the thrill of a lifetime with Airlie Beach's #1 jet boat adventure. Hold on tight for a 30-minute ride aboard Cheeky Bee, our 380 horsepower jet boat, guaranteed to get your heart racing and adrenaline flowing. Soar past the stunning Coral Sea Marina, enjoy breathtaking views of the Whitsunday Islands while performing daring 360s, 180s, drifts, power stops and nose dives. Pretty fantastic. And here you can do a night glass bottom boat. So this is beautiful. So this is a 1-hour evening tour that you can do. This operates when tides allow. So it's a 12-meter fully shaded vessel with coral illuminating lights. So imagine seeing all that beautiful coral. Look at that, you can see it under there. You can't see the colours though. I wonder if you can see the colours at night, or whether it is actually just like that. I don't think it would be as beautiful as actually snorkeling over the top of it during the day with the sun shining. I think that would not be as breathtaking as actually snorkeling. But that's $99 for adults. Children, $89. Gosh, they class an adult as 14 years plus. Okay. And then we've got the Fly Raft package and Scenic Flight Adventures. Here we are again, you can see Whitehaven Bay. And look at this beautiful island in the shape of a heart. Isn't that lovely? So this would be a fun tour to do. I met a lady yesterday. She was sitting next to me on the Thundercat boat, and she was doing this morning at 6:30 a.m. So that would have been wonderful. It was a bit overcast this morning, so I'm hoping that she had good visibility and good weather from up there. But look at this. This is the beautiful Great Barrier Reef here. So this is one of the snorkeling spots that we went to, and this is where we were yesterday having a swim, and everyone takes a photo here at the hill inlet overlooking Whitehaven Beach, sorry. But look at this. This is just, I've got so many photos of this on my phone. Actually, I should get the photos developed and show them to you all. Absolutely beautiful. So there's some really good packages that you can do as a family, or just as a couple, or even like myself, just going solo traveling, which is wonderful. So you meet lots of lovely people. And then I just picked up this is Holidays with Kids. So this is a wonderful guide just to give you some ideas about holidays that you can take with your family. This isn't just Queensland, this is all over the world. So it's just nice to be able to know ahead of time, what you can expect when you've got little ones. Isn't that beautiful? That's a lovely resort there right on the beachfront. That's in Bali, the Intercontinental Bali Resort. And here we go in Bali again. This is the Sofitel Nusa Dua Beach Resort. I love Bali. I love Sanur in Bali, Sanur. So here we are. That looks beautiful. Goodness me, I don't know about hot air ballooning. I don't know if I would. Yeah, I guess I would do that. I would give it a go, but I would never do a jump out of a plane. I wouldn't do that. Maybe when I was younger. This is Dubai. Here we are in Werribee Zoo, the elephants, Plantation Island Resort. Intrepid Travel Family Adventures. So that's over in Thailand. Snow time. I don't know if I'd ever be keen to do a snow holiday. Maybe one day. Look at this turtle. They're gorgeous with the children swimming with the turtle. Here we go in big cruise ships. I'm not really one for cruise liners, going on cruise ships. I'd rather just fly and get there and start exploring. What about you? Do you prefer to just get there, or do you like to take a slow journey on a nice relaxing cruise liner? I don't mind cruise ships. I've only been on one, but it was for 2 weeks and just felt it was a little bit long. Where's this? That looks beautiful. Malolo Island. Where's that? Fiji. Perfect for families and couples alike. Guests can fill their days with myriad of activities or simply relax and do nothing at all. It's like a good surfing spot here, Fiji. It's beautiful. Queensland again. Yes. Oh, it's gorgeous, that water. Good as gold. So we have the Gold Coast. It's about 2.5, 3 hours from where I was living on the Sunshine Coast. Very busy there now, just like the Sunshine Coast. There's just too many people living there now. So many people. That's Brisbane. Or Brisbane. So this is the Novotel Hotel right near the Brisbane airport. Ah, look at this. And this is where I am now. So here we are. Hamilton Island, Heron Island, Daydream Island and Hayman Island. So this is all part of the Whitsundays. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at the colour of the water. It's so beautiful. And here we are, we've got some whales, and oh my gosh, we saw a whale yesterday, just one whale. She wasn't very big, but she was just coming out of the water like that. And then she'd go under for a few minutes, and then she'd come up again, and everyone would go, there she is, there she is. That was such a beautiful thing to see yesterday, so I felt very blessed that we got to also not only see beautiful marine life, but we got under the water, but we got to see a beautiful whale. Nothing like this coming up and breaching, but yeah, she was just coming up and actually it didn't look like a mature, looked more like a calf rather than a mature whale. But they come up from Antarctica and they do their breeding in the warmer waters, and then they go back to Antarctica. So very beautiful. Oh goodness me, there's some children screaming out the front. I hope that's not coming through. I tried to time this when the people were out of the swimming pool. It's quite cool tonight, but all the southerners, they don't feel how cool it is up here. They're all swimming they'll swim in the rain, people from down south, I tell you. Whereas those of us who are used to the heat have been wearing jumpers the last couple of nights, but the days have been nice. Here we go, we've got far north Queensland, Torres Strait Islands, Townsville, beautiful places up north. Here we are back in Brisbane, Noosa, that's just near where I lived on the Sunshine Coast. And clearly here we are in the outback of the Northern Territory. Some lovely swimming holes out in the Northern Territory. Darwin, that's far north Queensland, very hot there. Bounty of Ballerine. So that's far north Queensland in a place called Catherine. Homes away from home. That looks like a nice fun park for the kids. Nice water park. And that's beautiful. Look at that lovely cascading waterfall. And it's two beautiful children with their mum having a nice time in nature. It's beautiful to see. Lovely, lovely reefs there. And there we are, these big four parks. Big Four holiday parks. We have a few of these in Queensland and they're just fantastic for families. So much activities that they can do. Look at this beautiful, we've got these beautiful sunsets. I just have such a thing for sunsets. Got some absolutely gorgeous sunset photos on my phone from this holiday. I'll have to share with you on another video. A lovely beach there. These great little tents, they're not yurts, they're above the ground, but gee, they look good. It's not a bad idea. So this is Kings Cliff, Beachcomber. So this is New South Wales, just over the border. Here we have South Australia. Look at that little bathtub out there on the deck. I love that. Great big swimming pool there that I know my grandchildren would love that. My grandchildren have been wanting to be in some of my videos and I just don't want to put their faces on camera, and their parents wouldn't allow it anyway. It's just I don't even put them on Facebook. It's just not safe, I don't feel. So I don't show their faces, but I certainly talk about them a lot. I know. baby and toddler travel must-haves. I'm not real keen on travelling to the snow. I do prefer the tropics and, you know, doing things around water. I do need to be on, in or near the water. But that's not to say that I wouldn't welcome a holiday like this one day perhaps. But I would certainly be wanting to return to my lodgings to have a nice hot drink with marshmallows and sitting in front of a warm cozy fire. I think I could handle that okay, but then I think I'd need to go to somewhere a little more tropical afterwards. I mean, that looks just beautiful. That's in Japan. But I look at that and I feel instantly cold. But they've done it very beautifully, with all the lights in the trees. These cute little outfits that they have for kids. Snug as a bug in a rug. And we are with Tokyo. And Japan. Of course, Japan renowned for the cherry blossoms, which I don't think I will ever see. I don't think I'd ever. Japan is not really on my bucket list, that one. Thailand. I've been to Thailand a couple of times. Been to Phuket, to the pb1gb Islands. Koh Samui, to Bali a couple of times. It's beautiful beaches. That's in Thailand. Phuket's elephant sanctuary. Don't really like the elephant sanctuaries much. Not all of them are treated as well as they should be. But anyway, some of them are treated very well, so I try to focus on that. That's just beautiful. That's in Bali. Bali Bliss at Ayana. Look at that big ball pit. Big blue ball pit. Here we go. Back to the islands again. Isn't that gorgeous? These young, beautiful boys stand up paddling together. I love this little fella. Look out for fish. Just looks so happy. These beautiful caves and water holes. This is in Fiji. Fiji people are just so beautiful and gracious. Lovely. Here we are, we've got a safari style holiday with a bit of wildlife. Gazelle, zebra, giraffe. Gosh. Wouldn't it be so cool to do a safari, African safari? We are in Ireland. Oh, look at this. And this is the pink beach. So this is the limestone formations of the Grotto di Nettuno. Absolutely gorgeous. Whatever is in the sand to make it pink like that. And it's just so beautiful next to this gorgeous turquoise waters. So this is in Sardinia. That would be lovely to go and visit. And we got Machu Picchu or Peru, I think. We are back in Brisbane again. And I think we're at the end of that now. That's some really nice ideas and some fun holidays there for families. And little getaway ideas. And this is Cairns. This is where I actually wanted to come to. And I couldn't find any availability in the time frame and the price range that I wanted. So I just went with the flow on this one. I thought, well, what's meant to be will be, and I've ended up here in the beautiful Whitsundays. So I hope that you've all enjoyed coming along with me on my beautiful tropical Whitsunday Island getaway. I will try and share some videos of this beautiful place with you, and but until then, thank you for joining me, everybody, and stay safe and stay blessed as always. Thank you.